Hello, thanks for joining me on my channel again today. And to all my subscribers, I say thank you very much. Thanks for your comments, for your feedbacks. To those who have tried my videos and then you've shown me your results on WhatsApp. Today, I'll be showing you another technique of making a design, and I'll be expecting your comments. I want you to like my videos and also give me your feedback, and if you have any questions, just put it in the comment section and I will get back to you. So let's go to the workroom while I show you how to cut and sew. Rose online class. Now we'll be teaching how to cut your pleated skirt, how to cut and sew your pleated skirt. So the length of this skirt is 23 inches. So the band will be 3 inches, and then the main block of the skirt will be 20 inches. Remember to add 1 inch seam allowance at the length for the skirt. Okay, now the width of the skirt is 32. The waist band, the waist circumference is 32 inches. So you multiply 32 by 3, that gives you 96. So I'm cutting 96 inches all the way. That's what I cut here, 96 inches all the way for my pleats. So if you want to make the pleats, you will have to be pleating this way. You'll be pleating this way. So, to measure your pleats, you are going to mark the 2.2 inches zipper allowance, and then you begin pleating there. So by the time we'll start sewing, I will show you, but this helps you to place your pleats properly, like this. You're pleating all the way. Make sure you have even pleats, not irregular pleats. Make sure your pleats are even. Like this. So you're going to do that all the way down to the to the end of the length of the skirt. We've deducted 3 inches from the length of the skirt. So I'll be measuring my 3 inches on fold, like this, on fold, because I want this to serve as the band and the facing of the band, facing. So this is the way I'll be folding. You fold 3 inches plus ½ inch seam allowance. So this ½ inch is what you'll be using to join the pleats to the band. Okay, now the width of the band is 32 inches. So you'll be adding, you cut your fabric on fold. 32 divided by 2 is 16. So you measure 16 inches plus 2 inches for the zipper allowance. 2 inches for the zipper allowance. So by the time you open up, this is what you have. Thank you. Okay, now I'll be showing you how to sew the pleated skirt. Remember, we cut the band and then the skirt block. So at the wrong side of your band, you would be pressing the collar stay. This is the soft collar stay used for button stands, and then there's the hard collar stay that you use for the collar of shirts or any dress or something. Okay, so this one is the one I'm using for the band of the pleated skirt. So you iron that and then you fold into 2. So now for the pleats on the main block, remember that we notched 2 inches for the zipper allowance. So from the 2 inches there, you're going to measure 2 inches away. You measure 2 inches away like this, and then you're going to pleat from the 2 inches to meet the zipper allowance. Remember, I said you must always pin before you sew. So that's down. Then from the edge of the last pleat, you're going to measure another 2 inches away, like this, 2 inches, and then you take the pleat again from there, and then you let it meet the previous pleat. This is to help you have regular pleats all through. This type of pleat is called knife pleats. So from the edge of the last pleat, you're going to measure 2 inches apart again, like that, and then you pleat from the marked point to the edge of the previous pleat. You see? So your pleats are regular, they are even. It's not like one is bigger or smaller than the other. So I'm going to do this all the way down to the edge of the other zipper, and then I will show you how to sew it to the band. So I'm done pleating the skirt block, and then you're going to fold the band and then place it on it. You won't be putting the band directly to the edge of the skirt block because you'll be turning the skirt block with a lining. Okay, so you're just going to begin ½ inch away, then you sew ½ inch, sew the band to the skirt with ½ inch. So I'm just going to show you a little. Like that. So now I've finished sewing ½ inch, so you can see the way the skirt came out. So I'll remove my pins now and then show you the next thing to do. Okay, so now I've cut my lining. I'm using a voile chiffon, the one we use in lining the curtains. So your lining is going to be shorter than the skirt block. It's going to be shorter, so it won't be showing underneath. And then you begin your sewing. You take in your band this way. It's not going to stand this way. Your band will be this way, and then you're going to pin the lining to that ½ inch extension, like this. And then I'll be sewing from down upwards. So just watch. So you can see this is the right side of the lining, right side of the fabric. Face them against each other. Now you're sewing on the wrong side. Okay, so I've started from beneath the lining up to the band, and then you're going to turn your skirt block like that, and then you continue your sewing like this. So as you sew, remember that your fabric, your lining is also in excess, so you just be pleating irregularly. You don't have to measure the pleats for your lining. Just pleat irregularly to the end of the band, and then you can sew directly at the ½ inch that you used in joining the band to the skirt block. So you can see the band is in between the lining and the fabric. So I've turned that way. So you're going to bring it out like this. So you see, you're not going to see the edges of your sewing at all because the lining has turned it neatly. We've used the lining to turn it neatly. So now what do we do next? You're going to hold the edges together, edges of your skirt together, and then you will pin the zipper allowance, which is 2 inches. You're going to pin it all the way down. Yeah, 2 inches. You pin 2 inches all the way down, and then you're going to sew from the base of the skirt, that's the M line, up to the length where the zipper will stop. So I'll show you that and then come back to that. Okay, so now I've sewn 2 inches from the edge, okay, you can see my zipper this way. So the zipper is going to stop around here. So we begin our sewing from that bottom of the zipper straight down to the skirt block. So if I want to sew my zipper, I'm doing it this way. You open it up like this. This is another method of sewing the zipper. You see, this is here. So this is going to overlap over the zipper. You're going to take in the edge like this, and then you sew straight down. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so now I've sewn the zipper down like this. So when you're getting to the edge of the, before the stopper here, before the stopper of the zipper here, you're going to turn the machine, sorry, turn the fabric under the machine, and then you go this way, and then you turn again, and then you sew directly to the edge of the zipper like this, to the edge of the zipper. Remember, this one is going to overlap on the zipper, while the other side is going to be directly to the edge of the zipper. So by the time you zip up, to turn your skirt, you can see that this overlaps on it, so nobody knows the color of the zipper you've used. And then ensure that the joining of the band, they meet each other like this. The joining meets each other, so that's where you have to pin before you sew on your zipper. Ensure that your joining of the band, they meet each other. Okay, so our skirt is ready. This is the pleated skirt. Now, to cover the selvage part, you can decide to just fold in this letterings. Just fold in. You know, we've added that to the length of the skirt. Just fold in this way and then this way, and then you top stitch round the hem line. That's the edge of the skirt. You top stitch round. Thanks for watching this tutorial. See you in class. You're welcome again. Today I'll be showing you how to place your inverted box pleats. The skirt is just like the flared skirts, the gathered skirt we've done before. You have your band, about 2 or 3 inches depending on your choice. The width, that's 3 or 2 inches. Then this remaining measurement, the skirt block, you're going to, each inverted pleat is 6 inches. That is 6 inches like this, 6 inches. So they'll both meet at 3 like this. They'll both meet at 3. So this is the inverted pleats here. So we're going to be folding 6 inches into this point, 6 inches, 6 inches. So depending on how many pleats you want round. For instance, I have 3 in front and then 3 at the back. That is 6. So you're going to multiply 6 inches by 6 pleats. That's 36 inches. So you're going to add 36 inches to your waist measurement. So if your waist is 30 inches, you add the 36 inches to it, and that gives you 66. So you're going to cut a long piece of fabric of 66 inches, and then I'll show you how to pleat it now. So we've cut the band now, and then you're going to fold the band on the length. You fold into 2. Remember that you'll be adding your paper stay or soft collar stay. You're going to iron it on the wrong side. I'm just going to be showing you the technique. I expect you to already know how to sew this. Okay, it's like the flare skirt or the gathered skirt. So now you notch the center like this, and also notch the center of the skirt block. So after notching, you pin it together. You pin it together, and then you take the end of the skirt block, you fold into 2, and you also notch like this. You notch. So at the points that you have notched, you'll be able to, now this second part you notched will be on the side of the skirt. By the time you pin it to it, you're going to be folding 3 inches like this. This 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch, and then you also fold another 3 inches. That's 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch. Okay, you also be doing that fold on the center. You have 1.5 inch plus 1.5 inch. Now, because this is the wrong side, your folding will be in a way that this meeting point will be at the back, that will show on the front side. So you're going to be folding it like this, 1.5 inch plus 1.5 inch, that's 3 inches. You fold it like this, you pin it down, then you fold again 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch, and then you have your 3 inches. That's 6 inches here now. So when I pin these two down, I'll turn it to the front and show you how it looks like. So I've pinned at intervals, you can see now. So by the time you turn it out, and then you sew 1/2 inch on the band, this is what you're going to get for your inverted boxed pleat. See that? So this is going to be the inverted boxed pleat. So please do this on your fabric. Make sure you sew a complete project and let me see your outcome. Thanks for watching.